In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the best cinnamon roll recipe. It is super easy to do and they absolutely taste amazing. For your dough, you are going to need 1/3 cup of canola or vegetable oil, 4 to 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of warm milk, 1 egg, 4.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. Be sure to use the fast-acting kind. And for your frosting, you're going to need 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, 1/2 tablespoon of corn syrup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 1/4 cup of softened butter, 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. Now let's put it all together. To make your dough in a large liquid measuring cup, warm your milk and pour in your yeast and 1 tablespoon of your granulated sugar together and stir until dissolved. Stir and proof for 5 minutes. In a large bowl, place 4 cups of flour and the remaining sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now once the yeast starts to look bubbly and frothy, pour that into your dry ingredients and whisk it together. Then add your egg and 1/3 cup of oil and continue to mix for about 5 minutes. If your dough starts to get really sticky, then add a bit of flour and let it rest in the bowl for 5 minutes. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and line your baking tray with parchment paper or a silicone baking mat. Spray it with a non-stick cooking spray and set aside. Now sprinkle your surface with flour and roll your dough to about 18 inches wide and 24 inches long. Then spread your 1/3 cup of softened butter all over your dough, going all the way to the edges, but leaving about 1 inch of the long side untouched with the butter. Stir together 2 tablespoons of cinnamon with 1 cup of brown sugar and spread on top of your butter with your hands, creating an even layer over the top of your butter, still leaving that 1-inch strip of dough untouched. Lightly press the sugar mixture into the butter using a rolling pin or the palm of your hand. Roll your dough up into a tight log, finishing with the plain dough on the bottom to seal the entire thing together. Cut off the uneven ends to even out the log. Slice your rolls into 1.5 inch rounds and place them on your prepared pan. You can either put them together to give it that batch baking look, or you can have them separated. Bake them for about 20 minutes or until your tops start to brown lightly. What I like to do right before I fold them out of the oven is that I slather them with butter on each roll just to add that extra bit of flavor. Now while the rolls are baking, we are going to make our frosting. Whip your cream, cheese, and butter together. I just use a fork here. Then stir in your vanilla. If you do not use a clear vanilla extract like I did, you'll get somewhat of an off-white color, but that's okay either way. Then add your corn syrup and lemon juice. Scrape your sides continually and keep on mixing. Pour in your powdered sugar. I did this in 3 increments and stir slowly until it starts to fully incorporate. This is the best recipe I found yet for cinnamon rolls, and it is super easy to do. I will have the original recipe linked down below, but I've tweaked just a few things, one of them being not using an electric mixer. These taste even better than a cinnabon roll, and you will definitely impress your family with them. I hope that you enjoyed this video and give these rolls a try. Hit that subscribe button for sweet desserts for every occasion, and give this video a like if you love a good gooey cinnamon roll. You can watch my 2 other videos above, and go follow me on Instagram at _sweetoccasions_ and on my Facebook account. Thanks for watching.